Good morning, Mikali, and thank you for having me. Today's subject of discussion is really something that touches all of us. We are looking at our need to feel significant, to feel important, to feel needed and appreciated in different spheres of our lives. Who doesn't want that? If you're human, you know this is key. This is core to humanity, to you living your mission, living your purpose, being happy and fulfilled. You must find a positive, empowering way to feel significant. The need for significance is the need to feel special and unique and needed, important. In your relationships today, if you don't feel important, of course, you're on your way out. In your career, if you don't feel needed, you're on your way out. And there are some of us, if you are a career person, you are a CEO, a manager working with people, this is a very important need to understand. If you're interacting with people, you have to know that people have the need to feel special, to feel important, to get attention. And if they don't get it, they find a way to get it. And so, as a professional, if you're leading small groups, big groups of people, you need to understand that this is a core need when it comes to leadership. We want to feel important. We want to feel special. We want to feel needed, not just used, but needed. We want to feel appreciated and needed. It's a human need. Now, as we said last week, every human need, each one of these core human needs, we find a way to meet them. And there are two ways of meeting these needs, either positive or negative, empowering or disempowering. But we have to meet our needs. We must meet our needs. So some people choose to meet their need for significance by putting others down. Okay? And in the introduction, I talked about that. For you to feel you are needed, you make someone else feel small. For you to feel big, you make someone else feel small. We've seen it in the latest social media trends. We've seen people putting each other down so they can feel elevated, they can feel important. Now we say that if you're in that category where you have to put someone down to feel like you are elevated and you're important, then you are not mature. You are still a baby. Psychologically, you've not matured, because there are positive ways of feeling important without putting others down. Without putting others down, you can feel a sense of importance. You can feel needed. Write a book, you know, create an app, help the world, end the world, hunger and all these diseases. Do something, run for an office. You see, you will feel special, you feel important, running for a public office. Become a coach like me. You feel important, you feel needed because you're serving society. And so for me, my call and this conversation today would help to move us towards productive ways of feeling important. And if today we can make that decision that from this moment on, I will find ways that I can feel important today and each day of my life, positive ways of feeling important, or meeting this need to feel important. How can I accomplish that? Raising your value as a human being, reading and getting something, knowing something that no one knows and sharing it on your YouTube channel. Instead of, putting others down, you can share something that would help the world. How are you meeting your need for significance? What makes you unique and special? Is it positive? Is it negative, or is it neutral? How significant do you feel in your relationships today? Do you feel you're needed there? Do you feel people, in your circle need you? Be where you're needed. Be where you're needed. Stop fighting for space. You need to know that you have value and you're valuable. The fact that you're human means that you are created by your creator with value. And even though you don't have what everyone else has, what you have is enough. You may have been born with, maybe you think you have less talent than anyone else. What you have is what you need to arrive to your greatness. All you need is within you now. And when you begin to appreciate who you are and what you have, rather than looking outside of yourself and what others have and who they are and how they are more special than you, look within yourself. And you begin to appreciate your uniqueness, your specialness. Because the world may not know how special you are if you don't appreciate how special you are. As Kenyans, as Africans, we have to begin to feel our, the fact that we are special human beings. There's no race that is more special than the other. Martin Luther King, and on the day he delivered his speech, that all human beings are created equal. That he has a dream that one day people will not be treated by the character, by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. And you see, the vision of Martin Luther King is a true vision of God. It's what God saw in all humanity. Everyone has something special. And if you've not come to that place of believing, feeling that you have something special, you have something to offer this world, believe you me, you do. You have something that no one else on the planet has. God created the world in a way that we feed from each other. I have something that you cannot even dream to have. You have something I can never dream to have because you're special, you're unique, and I need you. You need me in my specialness and uniqueness. And if I sit on my gift, I sit on my specialness, then I become selfish human being. And I don't serve humanity. I don't serve the reason of being here. And so we actually do a lot of disservice to the universe when we look at others and feel they have something that we should have. And then we fail to focus on what we have. All of us are unique and special. And we can if we can count our blessings and focus on who we are and appreciate deeply our uniqueness from wherever we were born. Some of us were born in poverty. So what? That's unique. Don't admire someone that was born in palace. That the fact that you went through struggle makes you a strong person. The fact that you were born without parents makes you a unique person that has known to survive and has developed a muscle that other people have not developed. Now you can advise other people that maybe have the same background as you. Your uniqueness is not a curse. It is a blessing. It is a blessing. And so you begin from that place. And I don't know your story. and I'm not pretending to know. What I'm appreciating is that God will never give you anything that is not useful to the world. It may not be useful to you, but you may be sitting on a gold mine. You may be sitting on a gold mine. Your own story may be what the world needs for the world to better itself. You are special. You have something special. You have something unique inside of you. Some of us are written, off in class by our teachers. We were told we'll never be anything. We'll never write anything. A teacher told us we'll never write because of the way we were writing, struggling to write my own name. And the teacher says, you will never be anything. Let me tell you, other people's opinion of you do not have to be your reality. And you don't have to make it your reality. Why? You're unique. Believe in your uniqueness. Even though your uniqueness is negative at this point, that is just a matter of perspective. That negative, that mess can turn into a message. Your mess can be a message. The fact that God gave you that mess, the lemons can be source of lemonade. It's what you make with your mess. Your mess is a message. You are born for greatness. You are born for something special. You fulfill a special mission for God on this earth. And when you begin to slow down and find what is it that makes me special, answer that question. What is it that makes me special and unique? And as you begin to answer that question, you realize there is something special about you. You have a special story. I mean, people tell me, Jeff, my story is a story of struggle. So is my story and everyone else's story. You see, sometimes we feel our specialness makes us less important than other people. Share your story. In fact, you can begin to share your story of struggle even before you share your story of success, because your story of struggle is the starting point to unleash your story of success. Struggle is not your destination. It's just part of the process. Begin to share your story without shame. Begin to share your story without shame, because there's a reason why you were given those parents. There's a reason why you became, you faced the challenge you faced as a teenager. There's a reason why they left you. There's a reason why everyone has died and left you on this planet. There's a reason why you're that strong. Sit down with yourself. Call your board meeting the me board meeting, and ask yourself, what makes me unique and special? How am I unique and special? Because all of us, we want to count for something. All of us want to count for something in our families. Maybe you are born in that poor family so you can be the first one to become a millionaire. Maybe the teacher sent you out of class so you can create something special and God can gain glory. Not your glory, but His glory. By you starting that business without a degree, without a godfather, but only God the Father. Your story is greatness in the making. If you forget everything we are saying today, begin to believe in yourself. Believe in your uniqueness. Believe in who you are and where you come from. Begin to be proud of yourself for who you are. I know some of us, we look at our past and we don't want to look that way, but that could be your storehouse for greatness. When you look back, sometimes you look back so you can look forward. because those are gifts you were given. Where you come from, it's a gift because it makes you special. Find out how you can help the world with your uniqueness. Find out how your uniqueness fits in the world and begin to live it out today. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge others because all of us are unique. Treat yourself with gentleness. Appreciate your journey from this moment on. Maybe up to today, you've been judging yourself for your uniqueness. I want you to begin to appreciate yourself. Some of us have watched some giant Hollywood movie stars that were stammerers, but their own stammering is the uniqueness that gave them a position to play the role they play in Hollywood. And that's where their money is. Don't hide yourself. Come out, come out, come out, come out with your hand, even if it's withered. Come out. Rise from the dead. Lazarus, there's something special about you. Thank you so much, and thank you for having me, Wikali. People can connect with me at Breakthrough with Jeff on my YouTube channel. Let's continue this conversation. Thank you for having me once again, Wikali. Back to you. God bless.
You know, this is the kind of conversations that you want to wake up to every single day, being told how unique you are, that everything that you're looking for in the world is not out here, it's actually in here. So look inwardly and embrace the glorious mess that you are, because you are perfect even in your imperfections. I felt like that message was for me, and I don't know about you. Did it hit home? Jeff, it's always a good time talking to you in the morning. We are going to take a very short commercial break. We will be right back. Don't go too far.